Hello everybody, welcome back for some more BioShock Infinite. This time I actually have... Oh wait, hold on, I'm getting my buttons wrong here again. It seems like this time I actually do have headphones plugged in, so that way I can kind of hear and listen in for, you know, anything specific, as in enemies approaching or whatever it could be. Getting my F's and E's mixed up again, because I've been playing a lot of games that require E to grab stuff and not F. So... we still got a few hand cannon shots, so I might just use those. Also, another benefit of having headphones in is the simple fact that I can listen in and find out when people are done talking because I don't have subtitles on. I'm pretty sure this game's supposed to have subtitles, but either way, it doesn't really matter. We've got a wave-based fight that's about to happen, but don't fret, it's not too terrible. It gets a little harder later, of course, but it's definitely one of those where you kind of fight like a couple waves of pretty normal mooks, and then, if I remember correctly, you fight like a couple waves of normal mooks, and after that you fight like a quote-unquote big guy. But even then, like I think it's just like a fireman and maybe some crow-based enemies. I'm not sure. Well, there's a fireman right there. Yeah, I always kind of just tend to forget like who's... you know, who spawns where, what, and how. But, hey, more hand cannon, that's usually pretty good. Yeah, give me a second. It's going to take me a bit to kind of get back into this game again, because, as you guys have probably noted, I have been playing a lot of that funny game, also known as Postal. Okay, I need... Never mind. Wow, off to a great start. To be fair, it doesn't really matter as much. I mean, I'm here to play the game, so... If I die, if I suck, I mean, I apologize for that, but not much I can do besides not suck, obviously. I mean, in all fairness, the game can be kind of hard. It's just a matter of, like, trying to find med packs. That's pretty much what gets me. Like, if I can't find any health around at all, I'm basically just screwed. So, honestly, if you're playing this game on hard, like, very hard or something like that, I guess one small tip I can give you is make sure you're looking around to find out where the health packs are going to be at if you know for certain that there's going to be a fight coming up. And I wouldn't recommend doing 1999 mode until potentially after you've at least beaten the game once. It's kind of something I recommend for just pretty much anything, really. It's typically like if you're going to play a game on the very hard setting, like the hardest setting you can, play it at least on hard or normal first. Just to kind of get an idea of where, you know, where things pop up. Oh my fucking god. Sorry, my mouse was located. God damn, what the hell's up with my voice today? I know it's kind of late at night, but it's like, I shouldn't be this bad at commentary already. Yeah, my mouse cursor seemed to be hovering over the Steam achievement thing again, because it's doing that again. And funny enough, I found out that... Since I have the Halo collection, I found out actually how to play them without having to download the entire goddamn thing. Since I have that, it's also been doing that Steam thing where Steam achievements just keep popping up for things I've already done before. It's really weird. I don't know. It only really does it to that, though. Like, just shooters, I've noticed. Or just a few shooters, which reminds me. I almost forgot I was doing Shadow Warrior. I'll try not to forget that I'm doing Shadow Warrior. I think it's imperative that I don't forget that because it's one of the ones I should be doing. Now, because BioShock Infinite is one of those things I've noticed that people tend to kind of enjoy, content-wise, I did actually forget that there was one last extra game I wanted to do before this. Oh my lord, I am doing terrible. Before this potential, you know, hiatus thing I keep talking about, I keep bringing up. And that will be Uncharted 4. So there's a chance I might do it just to get out of the way because I did tell somebody a while ago that I wanted to do, or I was going to do Uncharted 4 at some point. So I figured, you know what, we're doing shooters. That's a shooter. I could do it. But now I'm thinking about it and it's like, I don't know. I mean, I don't have to do it, but still. I want this guy dead, first of all. I would like to do it, But thinking about the game itself, it's like, I don't know. I don't really feel like it sometimes. I'm really not that big of a fan of Uncharted 4. And I'm sure there's a chance that people are probably going to want to watch me watch the cutscenes or something. And it's like, with my new Let's Play style, I don't really do that anymore. I'm just kind of here playing the games. Like, I've already seen the cutscenes, and plus, you know, if somebody really wanted to see them, they could watch them on YouTube. Just saying, to be fair. I should probably double check to make sure I'm actually recording. Because that damn Steam Achievement thing just kind of popped up out of nowhere and, well, ruined just about everything. I need I was gonna say I need at least a machine gun. Where are you? Where the fuck is he? Hang on, let me check something real quick. Sorry, once again. Yes, we are recording. Okay, cool. Oh, even though I have the thing on the overlay, or at least outside the game, from it popping up, it still activates. It's really annoying. I should have stayed up here to fight, actually, because this is where a lot of Medpacks is. How could I have possibly missed all those shots? Besides just the accuracy of the gun being, I guess, kind of, potentially. Or, I mean, I'm pretty sure I have an accuracy upgrade, so it can't be that then. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the Tin Man would be next. But anyway, for those that are curious, the update on the Master Chief Collection thing I was talking about, I think I've mentioned this before already, but just in case. I found out how to actually download the singular games by themselves and not have to download the entire collection. And you basically got to go to the DLC and your properties for your settings and pick and choose which ones you want to download because they count as, I guess, DLC. I think that's kind of annoying, but at least I have a way of doing it now. Who the fuck is still shooting at me? Oh. I was like, who the hell is able to hit me from here? Okay. Just give me the help, damn it. Something, anything, I don't know. Yeah, this is how I survived 1999 mode. Plus, I don't know why it is, but I seem to be better at this game when I'm playing on a controller. I mean, I always could, but honestly, like, what's the point? What's the point of playing on Steam right now if I'm just going to use a controller for it? Again, I could, but it's like, you know, at that point, you might as well just go play on console then. I don't know what it is about BioShock and console for me. Maybe it's because I started on console first. That's why I prefer. Or it's just very plausible that maybe I'm just a terrible shot with shooters. Could be. I don't know. I mean, if you've seen my Postal Brain Damage Let's Play going on right now, which I hope you have. If you have seen that, you can definitely notice that I have at least some level of ability to play games. Shooter games, I should say. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not used to all the controls yet. Like, I've not played this game that much to realistically just kind of get used to it. Also, just fair warning, I don't know if it's going to pop up or not, but I do have my Xbox One currently turned on right now and downloading games. So it might turn off on its own mid-video. So if you hear that go off, don't worry, that's not yours, it's mine. Also, I'm kind of looking at it now, and I'm kind of thinking to myself, maybe I should have gotten a Series X because I didn't. I got the original Xbox One. Because I was like, oh, well, if I get a Series X, then I can't play. I probably can't play games like, you know, Ninja Gaiden Vanilla or anything like that. Even though you probably can play backwards compatible on Series X with, like, certain Xbox games. I don't know. But that's the reason why I got the One for, so I can do some backwards compatibility things. And it kind of pisses me off that some games are just not backwards compatible. Like, for some reason, Halo 1 and 2 are not backwards. Which makes no sense to me. Like, I need health. Because I keep getting eaten up. I know, once again, shields, shields, shields. I get it. If I remember, next time I should just do shields. Because, honestly, this is Yeah, health is not going to help me much. I should probably realize that at this point. Salts are not really a big deal. I can deal with it.
You can always use more of them.
Consider the fact that, you know, I've been running through just fine without them. And depending on which vigor you're using, obviously, you know, some of them are going to take up just a little more out of you. So, something like Possessed would definitely take up a lot more, and I can use a lot more Shock Jockey than I can anything else.
You're a modern woman. It's 1912.
It's gonna be 2,000.
See if I can sneak up behind them.
Interested in one like you. Take this.
Alright, thanks. Never mind. Well, we got caught. With our pants down. I blame Liz for that one. Alright, so sometimes there are stuff in here that you can pick up, but I will keep the hand cannon for now, even though there's a carbine perfectly right there. But judging by the fact that I completely suck at using it, that makes you wonder if I even should.
Look. 10 lids, sell them.
I'm pretty sure this is...
Can you open this, Elizabeth?
No problem.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure this is progress, I think.
I used to work for folks like Fink.
Really?
I was with the Pinkertons.
But yeah,
They call us in when the workers got rusted.
I haven't done any Infinite yet, much. Not because I've been bored with it or anything like that, but because Pulsar Brain Damage,
Sometimes
like as soon as I started it,
folks like
it just clicked again, you know? I haven't played Brain Damaged in a while, so everything just kind of came back to me. Look, a bird in the cage. I'm not sure if you can free it or not, I didn't really check that. I barely ever even looked at it, to be honest. I need to get better at this game. But that takes some practice, and I have to do things to actually get that to happen. Yeah, I don't know if you can free it. I would, if I could. Okay, I was gonna say, I wonder if you can kill it too, but guess not. You know what's funny is, like, over the years, well, when I was a kid, I didn't really care much for birds. I never really thought they were cute or anything. But as I got older, like recent years, I think a lot of birds can be cute. Like, I get it now, you know, I get bird people. And the reason why I think they weren't that cute back then was because my dad had a bird who was always caged up. Always, you know, going off. I thought it was annoying. Like, sure, I mean, I personally wouldn't want to take care of a bird. Like, I'm more than well aware of what it's like.
Want to take a look at this?
You know, I've seen people on YouTube have birds, and, like, as cute as they are, it definitely does seem like kind of a nightmare to... God damn it. I don't mean to keep, you know, clearing my throat in the mic. That's not something it's just... For some reason tonight, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I'm recording later at night or something, I don't know. And I have to go to work tomorrow. That could be the case. Something's going on, it's just my throat's not used to it, I guess. Which is weird, because I'm pretty sure I recorded yesterday.
But you can't blame me for looking after my own interests, can you?
But either way, like, I know enough about birds to know that it would be in better care if I didn't care for a bird. I'm not here, you know, all the time. I mean, yeah, technically you could theoretically just say, well, just make a YouTube channel dedicated to birds or whatever, and then just, you can make funds that way from YouTube funds and stuff. But that's still kind of like a risky move, though. And, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, you know, taking risks in life,
God damn it.
you know, sometimes can lead to good things, but it's just one of those things where
I need to find someone else to make those.
I already have a comfortable enough place where I'm at, so I don't theoretically need to bother with something, I guess, that crazy.
Heads.
And I see tails.
It's all a matter of perspective.
Besides, I feel like when it comes to pets,
Sent you. Comstock?
like, people have, like, certain pets that obviously have, you know, varying personalities
That angle.
Alive.
that would make up for that. And there's always a chance that my bird could just be not that. But then I guess it depends on, you know, how you treat your bird, of course.
The same
Either way, like, I'm just saying, out of respect, I'm the only one here,
Alive.
so I would have to go to work, and even then try to get a YouTube job from YouTube. It's not implausible, and it's not impossible,
one just needs the courage
It's just something that I don't think that I'm probably wanting to do. I should say that. It goes back to the whole God Hand thing for hard mode that I did. Because like after I beat God Hand on hard, the question became, nowadays, not can I, but should I? I went the wrong way. So I need to start, you know, kind of thinking about things like that and that mindset where, you know, sure, I could probably do it, most likely. If I spent a lot of time practicing, I spent a lot of time learning, you know, even somebody like me could probably beat XCOM to Legendary Iron Man mode or something. You know, there's always a chance. I'm not gonna say that there's not. All right, so now we're in the different universe and we have different guns. We got box guns now. I think you can kill those guys too if you wanted to, just for the fun of it. But I guess it really depends on what side you're on. I just wanted to see what would happen. Yeah, I think most of the areas here right now are pretty much about the same, except that appeared. Unless that was there before. Not really sure. But Repeater is essentially... It's essentially a machine gun, but it is fully automatic. However, its firing rate is like super low. So it's very close to the semi-auto region. But it has less ammo. And at the same time... Well, even though the firing rate's slow, it's still pretty good though. It's just... I would assume high damage, but judging by the fact that I have a machine gun that has, you know, a damage upgrade on it, I would at the very least think that most likely my damage should be okay. I'm gonna say, please give me some food. That's the only way that I'm able to do this entire thing well, is if I just get food, like, all the time. But it really depends on what they're gonna drop. Also, goddamn, I don't know if it's my posture or something I ate, but my body is just hurting right now. It's probably my posture, because with the way I'm sitting like this. Okay, where the hell did we go again? Okay. How to fuck with it. I got about another mags worth, so a couple mags. These are mags. Okay, that one's still active, I guess. But now, never mind. I was gonna say now we should be able to actually upgrade box weapons, but I don't know if I really even should, to be honest. Not that they're bad. It's just I could focus primarily on getting like the machine gun upgraded, getting the shotgun upgraded, stuff like that. You know, focus on potentially better things. Also, we're like 20 minutes in this video. I might have to cut halfway in between just to go take a tinkle. This is why you shouldn't be drinking beer before you do anything. So that stuff will go right through you. I only had the one, so don't worry. God damn it, I'm trying to see what that tear is. I don't think I've ever recorded drunk before. I've thought about doing one where obviously it's quote-unquote stolen idea, but like a drunk Mario Party friends. However, there's only like so many friends that would even do it. I mean, there's enough friends to do it with. I know one that wouldn't, but and you're probably thinking like, oh, well, then he could just be the designated driver or whatever. And it's like, well, he can't even drive, so he can't legally drive. That doesn't help either. Besides, it's not like I'm gonna make anybody go any. Like, yeah, if you get drunk, it's like you guys can't go anywhere. Especially with a drunk Mario Party like that, it's like, yeah, you're fucking done. You're gone. You gotta hang out like all day for that door. Take a nice little nappy nap or something. I don't think my house is good enough for that. Like, yeah, sure, my brother comes over and, you know, he stays the night sometimes, but he's got his own little junction he can sleep at. I don't really have accommodations for everybody. So just make do. Okay, I'm not really sure what upgrade I have on currently or what piece of gear I might have on currently that gives me potential access to getting health back from enemies. But I'm pretty sure it's gotta be some type of gear thing. Alright, just thanks. I don't know why I need to look at you to get it, though. It could be headshot kills, actually, that I'm getting. I don't know. Yeah, as fun of an idea as Drunk Mario Party sounds, I don't know. The people I play Mario Party with, like, the only one, really, that... Like, don't get me wrong, like, I can have fun with a lot of people. But everyone's got their own little quirks that makes it just kind of not always the most enjoyable. And I'm sure I'm probably on that list to other people, you know, I'm pretty sure. Because, like, with my brother, you know, I like playing with him, mainly, because he's, yeah, he could be a turd, but for the most part, he knows how to play the games well. And it's always kind of fun trying to, you know, see if you can best him at his own game, I guess you could say. And then because I've played with him so much, and I've learned, you know, just not only things that he does, but things I can do, you just kind of get used to each other's gameplay formula. And I can still have fun playing Mario Party with him. I'm just saying that we kind of almost, I mean, I don't play exactly on his tier, but I feel like I'm definitely like a disciple, apostle, or whatever, you know, to him, I guess you could argue. So when I'm playing with other people, like my other brother, you know, I could play with him, because he'll be the, you know, I guess you could say the clown of the project, if you want to give it a more descriptor term for that. He's like the funny man that would, you know, say a bunch of random shit.
Remember him dead in that cell?
Just because, you know, that's just how his thing is, right?
No, I mean a little Chinese lady. She was
Booker. This is.
And of course, you know, my other brother's wife most likely would not play with us unless my other brother was playing. My sister would play, but I feel like she's the type that would.
Can you tell me who took your husband's tools?
Goddamn police.
She tends to kind of have ADHD, you know, TikTok brain all the time, so her even being able to sit there for 5 minutes without being on her phone would just be impossible. As much as she likes to play Mario Party, she just gets distracted pretty easily and then just whines when she doesn't win something or something doesn't go right. And then you gotta deal with people that don't know how to play the game yet, like they don't know the Mario Party minigames. And then there's my friend who, in all technicality, is, you know, he's a Mario Party guy. Like, I could play with him, of course. And it's not that I never will play with him again. I mean, there's always a chance that we could. It's just that he tends to have a very sore loser mindset sometimes with certain things, and it just kind of ruins the mood. So I just said, let's just not. At least on recording, I feel might be the best, because like, I feel like when we play by ourselves, it could be a whatever thing. I mean, even then, even if we play by ourselves, you know, it still would bug me when people just aren't having a good time. And I feel like whenever I'm playing Mario Party with other people besides my brother, I just feel like a lot of people are just getting angry and just upset because, you know, they take the game way too seriously. If my mom does the same thing too, she'll basically just fucking pouting and shit when she starts losing. She will just basically just give up and be like, what's the point? I'm just gonna go give you stars instead because I can't get any. It's like, shut the fuck up, play the damn game. I'm just saying, like, it's just really annoying when you have to deal with people that just are way too competitive or just get way too angry about just everything. It's like, for good. I mean, at least, you know, you could say, like, well, at least your mom will play Mario Party with you. That's true. It's just that she's also got that sore loser mindset, but big time. Because my friend won't quit halfway through. I mean, he'll probably end up trying to throw a game. But you can kind of get a good idea, like, okay, even though he probably would throw, there's still a chance that he won't. My mom, on the other hand, I feel like if you just don't play, if you play too aggressively, there's a high chance that she'll probably just throw it and just be like, yeah, fuck this, I'm done, I'm tired of this. And that sucks. That's no fun. I'm the type that wants everybody to be, not necessarily on equal footing, but everyone to have a chance. And we all play fair and have fun. And what have you. So. And that's why Mario Party G exists. So that it can just be kind of like a condensed, focused thing that me and my brother can easily do. Because we don't have to, you know, try to get everybody here. And we're already kind of, I wouldn't say equals, but we're on par with one another in terms of what we want. We kind of understand what we want out of Mario Party, and we're not sore losers when it comes to it. You know, like if I lose, I'll be coy about it. I'll be funny about it. You know, I'll go, you know, make jokes about it or whatever. But I typically don't. Like, okay, if you really, okay, it's not that I haven't been a sore loser in the past. You know, I'm not saying that I can't or that I haven't. Back in the day, if I'm playing a multiplayer game, I would get pissed, you know, at that, like especially League. But then, as I've gotten older, it just, instead of, like, I mean, yeah, I can still get pissed. Like, if I play Marvel Rivals right now, or even Overwatch or anything like that of the sort, if I play that online, I start my team starts losing, or I'm really getting into it, and then all of a sudden we just lose. There's a high chance I'll probably still get upset, of course. But what I tend to do nowadays is, instead of just continue playing the game and getting all pissy, I just shut off the game. I do the same thing with campaigns. You know, whether it's
You must think me some sort of freak. A girl who can bring dead men back to life.
I could leave right now. BRB. Hang on. I gotta go pee. I'll try to make it quick.
It must seem ridiculous.
You just got dealt a bad hand.
I am not going back to that tower no matter what happens.
They won't stop until they have.
Why? What did I do to them?
You frighten them.
Good.
This is what they want from us. To keep you so hungry, you can't speak but to me. To keep you so ignorant, you can't think of solutions to all your problems. To keep you chasing that almighty silver eagle so you can buy everything. They're selling to keep you down.
Okay. Oh, my bad. Whoa.
Daisy
Hold on. My TV's about to fall over. I hope I didn't miss too much. Okay, we're good.
real soon.
I had to do like a quick burst pee. I go like, you know, and then done.
I like this because I think. Maybe Daisy's right.
Anywho,
She should pay him back for all of this.
Before she pays us, we're here for guns and then the airship. Open
oh yeah, if you do this, it'll cause these people to leave, and you don't have to kill them in order to get this, so you're good to go. Oh, man. You know, I got a lot of... Yeah, I just thought of something, too, and it's like, oh, fuck me. Some more dumb, depressing shit again. It's like, stop, man. You know, we don't want to ruin what's going on with YouTube right now. People are enjoying your BioShocks.
There's plenty places down
I could-
below where you'll find more.
I could just instead...
Wounded knee.
I mean, if I'm going to edit this video, I can just go ahead and edit... Oops. I can just easily just edit, PC, you know. Okay, I can do that, yeah. Alright. Works for me. I don't have any grenades, but this will have to do. This is the closest thing to basically a grenade I can get. Weird how, like, for some reason, when I don't have headphones, then I'm just more capable of playing the game just slightly a bit better, I guess, for some strange odd-ass reason.
Much obliged.
I will take those, thank you. Also, good thing that these guys dropped a ton of health so that I can do this. Yeah, let's go ahead and kill this guy real quick. Because this guy's going to get in the way, and he's going to be really annoying about it, and... Okay, good, dropped health. Right, awesome. So somewhere around here... Shit. Somewhere around here is rockets, and that's pretty much what's going to help us destroy these guys. Also, again, I know this episode might seem kind of bad for some, but I'll take note, and next time try to not record so late in the night, or at least late in a work night.
Go ahead.
Done.
Because holy moly, my commentary is just blasted right now. Alright, so basically, one really good way of dealing with these volley things here is essentially not only just getting them distracted, I guess, but I know I should be shooting at the turrets, I know, but come on. Oh. I'm like, how the hell are they hitting me besides like just massive splash damage? Yes, game, I know, but finishing them sometimes just doesn't help out very well. You know, I gotta admit, it still kind of sucks just a little bit that, honestly, BioShock Infinite, like, Columbia could reasonably look, I don't know, I feel like it could look a lot better. Oh yeah, by the way, whenever Elizabeth hands you guns, it does actually reload your stuff for you. Automatically, so you don't have to, of course. Okay, we got one down. Takes about a couple shots, as you can tell. And just in case, I'm going to look around for anybody else that might get in the way. Probably should just kill these guys, too, because they're just pissing me off. Oh, shit. Surprised that Elizabeth's not taking any damage for any of this. It's like right within the blast radius here.
Sure thing.
Oh, come on. I was going to say, there's going to be more. There's like a whole barrel full of them. That should be it. Yep. Alright, sweet. So all I gotta do now is just... I want to say kill everybody. Maybe. At the very least, just destroy whatever you can. Okay, who hit me? Of course. Yeah, that's the funny thing, is I always kind of forget that these guys can technically use the rails as well to come up and get us. Just something I tend to kind of forget about. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, the good news is I can do this. I've got RPGs up the ass, so, well, we are kind of slightly running out, so I should probably be careful. And this guy just decides to dodge my shit. Okay, cool. And we're out of RPGs. Okay, great. Okay, great. Just exactly what I needed. Yeah, exactly what I needed. Holy hell, there's a lot of assholes just all around here, isn't there? Yeah, of course, no surprise. Automatons are relatively weak. Oh my god, stop doing that. I think it just clicked on the Steam achievement thing again. But it didn't take me to Steam though, which is weird. So, I don't know what that was for. But, either way. It also kind of sucks when they take forever to drop weapons and stuff. Really annoying when they do that. Are we done yet or no? Well, I'd like to do that, but I... Oh.
Can you open this, Elizabeth?
Wait, are we actually done?
This won't take long at all.
Wait, are you for real? Oh. Shit.
Done.
Okay. Yes. Leave. Leave the area. Alrighty. So, yeah. We're now in the police station. I kind of like more confined areas. Not gonna lie, when it comes to this game. It's funny, because, like, this game's all about, you know, the sky setting, right? Like, you're floating in the sky. And I find it really weird that, of all things I like, I tend to just kind of like... like the enclosed building areas. Maybe it's a BioShock 1 thing for me, with like Fort Frolic being my favorite level, you know. You just kind of explore shops and stuff. And even to an extent in real life, I kind of like going into stores every once in a while. Not all the time, but I don't mind exploring a new store every so often. So maybe it's just that little bit of me where it's, you know, I want to explore a few things, I guess, here and there. I was gonna say, can I please have that? It can't just be sitting there waiting. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, you know what? I got full health, so we're going in. Even though as soon as I get over there, it's probably gonna wear off. Close to. You know, we gotta come back for that later. I know there's one person that dropped down here. Okay, there's at least 2, 3 of them damn it. Yes, I should be probably using other fun little vigors too, but this one works out pretty well. And to be fair, it's BioShock Infinite. I mean, it's also just BioShock. Literally in the name, you know, being able to shock people. And besides, I mean, that was always kind of like one of the bigger things I would end up using when it came to BioShock back then anyway, was just, typically I would just use Electroshock if I really needed anything going, because Electroshock and Wrench are very good partners, no doubt.
Okay,
No doubt about it.
let me have a look.
Partners in crime. They work really well.
There.
But of course, the number one I would always end up using regardless, typically was always going to be telekinesis. Melee kills give health. What do I have equipped now? These are boots. When revived, recover to full health, or I can get melee kills give health. Yeah, okay. We'll do that one. I mean,
Just what the doctor ordered.
I don't think it matters nearly as much. Let's see. We got carbines in here. I got an RPG. I mean, you know what? Screw it. We'll take the RPG, I guess. I don't usually do this, but why not? And now, before we check anything too crazy, I'm going to go ahead and come in here real fast. Before we make progress, I'm going to go in here and check some things out. I'm trying to think of what I'm going to call this video, because I've been having a hard time with trying to name these damn things. I'm guessing most likely that's going to tell us where the key is at, but I do not actually have... Whoa, what the hell? I do not have... Also, it's kind of weird, I mean, that she only has just a... You know... a drawing while everybody else has mug shots of them. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Damn. Well, I think it's just one of those cases of, well, they don't really know exactly... Well, they don't have a mugshot of her, so they drew it. Would make sense. Either that, or there's always the possibility that, you know, Irrational Games got lazy as fuck and just decided to say, you know what, the hell with it. How about somebody else just do this for us? Somebody else just draw. We don't actually have her model created yet.
That little old lock.
I doubt that's the case. I highly doubt that's the case. But then again, with them kind of rushing this game a little bit, I wouldn't be
It's
surprised.
gonna help us.
Daisy can make
I don't remember exactly what was rushed. I don't know if gameplay was rushed. I doubt it. I mean, everything seems to be okay. At least in my opinion, everything feels fine. Guns work. Everything seems to be relatively polished. Isn't this where we need to go to do the code thing or whatever? I could have sworn. I could have sworn there's like a bed or something that we go to, like one of these jail cell things with the code. You know, I have no idea.
Well, we sure as hell aren't gonna be able to carry all this back to the shop.
I mean, maybe. I mean, it makes sense. Oh, well.
Want to hold on to this?
Oh, okay, cool. Right when I'm picking things up, too. Nice. And for some reason, the logo is still stuck on the screen. So, too bad I can't get rid of that damn thing now. And then there should be a tear somewhere. There it is.
What is that?
We just essentially just wait for Elizabeth to basically get done talking and doing, you know, ring around the rosy around me, I guess.
Then they must be back.
Back at
She
the
must be
shop.
bored shitless or something. I don't know.
If we go into this Terra,
I wonder if I pause the game, would it get rid of... No, it doesn't.
there's any danger.
This game's broken as hell. I mean, it's not normally that broken. I mean, I usually don't run into glitches very often with this game. Admittedly, you know, I don't remember ever really having too much trouble with it, but who knows. Now, I could try grabbing a different gun.
Come on.
Yeah, see, now that's a real...
Finish our deal. I aim to be on that.
I do kinda want my
Well,
machine gun,
shut this
though.
place for a while.
We'll try this out. Well, I'll show you guys what this
There's going
is all capable of.
just like Les Miserables.
Yeah, I think the only way for this to go away is either I reload checkpoint, or at the very least, something happens to where she throws me ammo or throws me something. So we'll probably have to end up going into a fight. With this game's shitty checkpoint system it seems to have, I might have to do that before the end of the video so that I can have a checkpoint. I'm pretty sure I have a checkpoint right now, but still. Alright, so now I think we're back in the real world, I think. These guys are getting all loopy-doopy. Like, whoa, what's going on?
These people. Things can change, Booker, and we can be a part
Is that? No, I think we're in a completely, 100% completely different area. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe I should stop here. All things considered. I mean, I could just, fucking hell. Here's a repeater. It's basically a burst gun. I was gonna say, why are you shooting at me for, ass white? But no, that's not the one doing it. To be fair. Oh my fucking lord! I keep getting stuck on stuff. I don't know why it's this game too. Yeah, this is completely semi-auto. Semi-auto, you know, just burst basically. So, yeah. As in, well, I can't hold down the trigger to fire. That's what I'm trying to say. Like game-wise, game mechanic-wise, I can't hold down the trigger. But I always do kind of find that interesting for some games that do still allow you to do that. I guess it really depends. Like, oh, you have a shotgun, but you can hold down the button and still fire the shotgun. But it's not an automatic shotgun, it's just one of those, like, you know, old game mechanics that you can still do for some games. Although I think most of those games, most likely, are probably still in the retro area, so... Yeah, actually, come to think of it, I believe I've actually had this glitch happen before on console. Weirdly enough. Because usually whenever I get to this area, when I'm going through that little area I just got out of, it always seems like there's something weird going on with my game. Like either I can't scope or something or whatever, I don't know, just a bunch of weird shit. I was gonna say, did she get shot too? Because I can do it for you. They all suck anyway. I mean, I would take down everybody here if I could, but the game won't let me. Alright, let's actually get some salts going, because it's been a while. Move, Liz. God damn. You're like a wall. Just get in the way all the time. What is wrong with you? Why do you do that shit? See, this right here is exactly the reason why we don't need these sidekicks in games, or at the very least, we need some way to kind of just go through them without them just getting in the way all the time. That'd be nice. Well, honestly, it just seems to be mostly first-person games that do that. We have like a sidekick thing or something, and you just run into them and it just gets stuck every time. It's weird. Really annoying. Also kind of interesting enough, but they did actually give her, you know, like freckles on her arms and stuff. So, even though there's an obvious, more cartoony art style to this game, it's still nice to see little details like that, I guess. But anyway, I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time for some more BioShock Infinite. And as always, take care, everybody.